Hi everyone, I'm Ashley with Oracle Moon Goddess. Excuse the way I look. I just got back from the tanning bed and I thought I'd hop on and do a reading for the collective. Usually I do individual zodiac sign readings, but today for some reason I was drawn to do one for the collective because the energies are so wishy-washy up and down with the retrograde and it coming out, and then the next 7 months the new retrograde and everything like that. And we've got a super moon, I believe, coming up. Anyways, with that being said, everything you need is listed down below. If you're looking for a tarot card reading or to reach out to a loved one that's passed away, or you just need someone to talk to, down below, make sure you're following me on my other social media platforms. And if you can't get in touch with me there, feel free to email me at queenoforacles@gmail.com. Let's get into it. We're going to use the Queen of Moon Oracle first to see what messages we have for the collective. Guys, you'll know if it resonates, so if it does not resonate, please don't try and force it to. Let's shuffle it, and here we go. I call upon the divine, I call upon the Holy Spirit, I call upon the white light, I call upon the angels from all four corners of the universe and soul tribe and ancestors to come into this reading for the collective. What does the collective need to know? All right, realization, and the queen herself, the high priestess, just came out. So a lot of you don't even realize just how powerful you are yet and who you are when it comes to the spiritual realm where you came from. And really soon you will come to that realization, that epiphany of just who you are, where you came from, and why you are here on this earth and what your purpose is for on this earth. What else for the collective? When that happens, you will have a lot of gratitude for this. Always show gratitude, guys, but you will have a lot of gratitude and a lot of new beginnings and doorways and paths will be opening up for you. But please be aware that you take the right path, you go down the right door, because there's always choices and consequences, guys. What else for the collective? All right. Someone finds you very, very attractive, and the divine is asking you, as well as someone finding you a very, very attractive, the divine is asking you to also, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to attract to yourself, keep your faith. It's coming. It may not come as quick as you want it, but it is coming. But someone does find you really attractive. You need to be aware of the next full moon because there will be a change for you. I believe it's around the 16th. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but it is around. It's around the 16th or 18th. I believe it is the 16th. Here we go for the collective. What else? Let me see how that works. Keep your faith. Know that you are protected, divinely guided, protected. The divine is moving you, is picking you up and moving you forward to your path, your purpose, to where you need to go. And just remain focused. You see, you had attraction, I can't speak, faith, protected, and focus. Last messages from this deck, please, guides, spirit guides, and we're going to move on to the next deck. And the divine is asking you to release anything, any fears, security, wants, needs, and just release it and surrender it to the divine. You cannot make this up, and really focus on your self-love and your self-worth. And know exactly who you are. A lot of you may be starting to remember your Akashic records, past lives, past loves. You know, you may be having dreams, visions, signs, and you're not understanding it. It's all going to come together really quickly. It's all just like this big puzzle, and you're just fitting together the pieces. All right, we're going to move on to the shaman. I like to call this one, reminds me of the ancestors. It's the shaman's dream oracle. For the collective. And of course, at the end of this reading, I have the Angels of Atlantis. I will be drawing 1 or 2 cards out of there and reading from the book, because that's what I was told to do. And who am I to not do it? For the collective, please, ancestors, soul tribe. For the collective. There is something that has may have inspired you here recently. You're really wanting to do something, start something new. They're telling you to take that bold step forward and do it. If you've been second guessing, they're telling you that's your sign. This is your sign, your green light to go for it. You won't be sorry. For the collective. Oh, the cards are flying. For the collective. You have vanishing mirror, ego simulation, and lost compass, getting back to integrity. It's a really time to let the ego, the pride just vanish and go, because it's keeping you from getting back to integrity. Once you do this, you won't feel like a lost compass anymore. It'll point you straight in the right directions. That's why I did a collective reading today, because even myself, the last week or two, it's been really wishy-washy because of the energies, especially if you're an empath and all this, especially if you go around certain people. You may be fine, and then you get around certain people or walk into a room, and then you're just like, ugh. You know, you do that. It's like the vampire energies and stuff like that. And your ego is really getting in the way of this. So you've been feeling kind of lost. I myself have been feeling this way. That's one thing I still have to work at. So it's all about vanishing this so you can get back in integrity. So the compass won't be spinning all around in circles. It'll point just straight to the direction you need to go towards. And again, you know, guys, like I said before, choices and the consequences. And I am talking to my divine feminines. There's gonna, you know, you got to make sure when them doors come open, which door to go down, which path to take, choices and consequences. And always to make sure, always make sure to use your power in the right way. Don't abuse it. Your gifts, your spiritual gifts and talents. Because there's severe consequences with that as well. For the collective. All right, the divine is really needing you to really rise above the fray right now. Really, really rise above and really see what's going on. Not just the bigger, the small details. So you really need to get transpersonal right now. Really open up and connect to the divine, your ancestors, and your guides, because there's something you're missing. There's something you're not seeing right now. And once you do this, you'll see it. It's like that realization that you had in the previous deck. What else? See, the disowned self, of realizing who you really are. Rising above the fray, opening yourself up like a big light energy, and realizing who you are, because right now you're like the disowned self. You don't know. For the collective. Revelation. Really soon you will have a revelation. And guys, there may be a relationship or something. You may be wanting to move in with someone, something like that. Take it like it resonates. The divine is asking you just to experience life as it comes. So basically, don't force this connection. If it's meant, it's meant. No matter how long y'all been apart, whatever, you always come back together. So you may be missing someone, whatever it is for you, just, it's okay. And it, just experience it as it comes. Don't force it. Let it come to you like a magnet. You're the magnet. Let things come to you. What else? And guys, you've seen me shuffle the cards, so you can't make it up. There's a whole bunch of different cards out here. You see, as I was saying that, guys, there is a possibility for union. So there's a relationship that you could have been in, you're wanting, whatever it is, you need to just let it, you know, come to you, flow. Just let it flow, because you do have a possibility for union. And there will need to be forgiveness, because it's all about repairing the veil between you and this individual, guys. If you do it right, if it's done right, there is a possibility for union for the two of you. Look at how beautiful that is to y'all walk up there. Anything else from this deck for the collective? And I also have the Romance Angel cards, so we'll pull some different cards when it comes to your love life as well. And then we'll do, I'll probably do a Celtic Cross reading for the collective too, love life. It's all about you having full confidence in your magic. You are the magician, you are the emperor, the empress, the hierophant, the high priest, whatever. And completing. So once you fully have confidence in your magic, that's when that past you just shuts. And it's like you have full, sorry guys, my phone's going off. And you complete that old you, and you've transferred, and you're that butterfly that's just broke through the cocoon. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, my phone was going off. Anything else from this deck for the collective? Anything else, please, ancestors, angels, Jesus, Holy Spirit? Your ancestors is wanting you to know, and the divine is wanting you to know that they laid a map for you. They laid a map for you to follow. It's all about you getting the puzzle pieces and putting it together, and that you did sign a contract with the divine about this before. You know, it's sacred, a sacred contract. This was all preordained before you got here. It's all about you following it, realizing it, and finishing out the contract. Also, I'm getting the message that you have a sacred contract with another individual too, that you've lived previous lives with, and that you come back together in this one to make sure it's done right this time. So it's really time for a beginner's mind, guys. With that, we're going to stop there with this deck. Okay, we're going to pull, you know what, third time. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Wisdom Oracle as well. I was going to go to the Romance Angels, but we're just going to pull some from the Wisdom too. See if we can get anything further about this relationship for the collective. What does the collective need to know from this deck? Oh, thank you all that's recently subscribed to the channel and that has subscribed to the channel and that keeps liking and share, commenting, and that's went over to my social medias and followed me over there. It's greatly appreciated. And if you have any advice or anything that you would like me to add, just let me know. When it comes to your treasure island, your happily ever after, the divine is telling you to go the distance. He's right there backing you. You're going towards it. Don't give up. He's here with you. Higher power, go the distance, treasure island. Really go for it. Do not give up. It's not the time to give up right now, guys. You have no idea how close you are. It's all about being peace. And no matter what situation, wherever you are, it's all about you being peace. And when you fully connect with him, you will be. No matter the situation or what it looks like, you will be. Okay. There will be an exchanging of gifts between you and another one. This is your soulmate. With this exchanging of gifts between you and this soulmate, twin flame, however you want to call it, that you need to come to the edge and take a leap of faith. What else? What else from this deck, please? Right now, the divine is asking you to be flexible and keep manifesting and co-creating with spirit. And really soon you will have a serendipity, an unexpected blessing. You can just be out one day and you'll stumble upon it. You can be out one day and you'll meet someone. You can be one day, you'll go to sleep one night, wake up, you'll have unexpected money. Whatever it is for you, the divine is just really asking you to keep being flexible, doing you and co-creating with him. And before you know it, there comes that unexpected miracle, serendipity, blessing. I don't know how you want me to say it, but if y'all don't know what this word means, look it up. It's serendipity. It's an unexpected miracle, blessing. You just stumble upon it without even looking for it or anything. It just happens. The divine knows that you're feeling, some of you may be feeling left out in the cold right now when it comes to an individual that you were in a connection with. You may be feeling left out in the cold. This individual, whatever it is, just go with the flow. Like before in the previous deck, go with the flow. Because remember, you just had the serendipity card. Anything can happen. A lot of you are in between worlds right now, but the person that you're dealing with is also in between worlds and they're going through it. Your person that you're thinking about is definitely in between worlds. They're fighting the dark and the light right now, and they're really, really overthinking a lot. Excuse me, that was my phone again. They're all up in their head. Some may have addictions, codependencies, whatever it is, but they're in between worlds. They're transforming. But this person does think of you quite often. All right, now we're going towards the romance angel. We're going to pull some cards, and then after that, we'll go to the Angels of Atlantis. I cannot talk, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, guys, you take these as they resonate as well. And, you know, some of you may not have any messages, so just, you know, come back. to the other videos and watch other videos, because there's always something in there. Make sure you cross watch for the zodiac sign if you want to, that you're dealing with. And I wasn't able to put up the all 12 zodiac sign love energy reading last week, but I will do it this week. All right, here we go for the collective and the collective's love life. What do they need to know, please, angels? What do they need to know? Collective and the collective's love life. Sorry, guys, if you see me looking off to the side, not at the camera, it's because I'm trying to get signs and visions and messages for the collective, because I don't just read the cards, I go with what I'm told as well. There we go. All right, there's someone that you have a very strong chemistry with. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. The divine is telling you to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So if you've been self-doubting, whatever it is, the divine is telling you, yes, you need to give this relationship a chance and work on it. What else? All right, a lot of you will have a reconciliation with someone from your past is returning to your life, and this is your true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So you will have a reconciliation with someone, and this is your true love. So if you've been wondering, again, there's your sign. And again, there was codependency on the bottom of the deck. That was, I'm just saying. So if you're not talking or something's going on right now, maybe because there's something going on that you do or you don't know. But just hang tight. It's worth waiting for. This is your true love. There will be a reconciliation. That's not for all of you. Do not try and force it. If someone was beating you and just teetotal bad to you guys, the divine's not going to bring that. It's not for you. There is someone that you had a lot of playfulness with, that you enjoyed being with. You both enjoyed being with each other. There needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This goes back to you having a reconciliation. You need to have heart-to-heart conversations and tell each other exactly how you feel and recapture that playfulness that you once had. And yes, this is a past life relationship, like I was speaking of in the previous deck. All right, last message is, but before any of this, you need to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it's all about that self-love and knowing your worth and who you are. For those of you that do not have anyone, the divine is telling you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Don't think it's never going to happen. Your thoughts create your reality. So be very careful, guys. All right, here we go. Moving on to the Angels of Atlantis. And I read from the book on these guys, because that's, when I bought it, the deck, that's what I was told to do. Other people may just try to read the cards, but I don't do that. I read what the angels have to say. Here we go. For the collective archangels, what do they need to know? Thank you. Uriel, friendship. Let me find it, guys. Let me find it. Here we go. Uriel, friendship. Friendship. Our relationships signify part of the deeper fabric of our lives. As they evolve through our life's growth, Uriel wishes you to know that the raptor you have with some of your friends is changing at this time. In order to reflect the changing inner core processes that are evolving within you, These changes are very natural, and Uriel asks you to surrender all feelings to the notion of companionship ordered by this exquisite angel. Indeed, the 12 angels of Atlantis will watch over you and your relationships and will help all of you to make easy love filled transitions. At the same time, be ready to receive new friendships that mirror the many interests blossoming through your creative outpouring. To help with this unfolding, chant Hu through the second chakra, and your relationship zone will be healed by angelic elixir. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sending you much love and many blessings. If you're new to the channel and you like my style and you feel like this really resonates, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.